Big Mom's house. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mama's house, y'all. I apologize in advance. This might be a little bit of a fucked up episode. Just to start with, my daughter found a styrofoam skeleton at Dollar Tree, named it Horatio, and now wants him to be part of the podcast.
It's just the skull, not a skeleton.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just a styrofoam skull.
Hi, everybody.
And Molly May and Rascal both got a new toy because every time, that we go to Dollar Tree, they get a baby. And we got them the same baby so that hopefully they will quit fighting over whichever one that the other one wants. But now it's like a sharks and jets kind of thing because the old dude has got his and he's not letting it go. But every once in a while, it's like he blinks, Molly will steal it. And then, we have to yell at her to stop because the old guy can't fight back. And all she has to do is go get her own that's on the bed.
What if it's the Greasers versus Scorpions? It's going to be that too?
Sure, whatever, turf war.
Versus the Scorpions. Wait, I thought it was like the Greasers and the Pret.
Oh, sorry. T-Birds and the Scorpions. Yes. From Greece.
Grease.
T-Birds.
Of course. Anyway, sorry, just to preface the episode, you guys, just in case you hear a lot of that going on. But here's Papa.
Hello, everybody. All right, we're going to do our Week 3 picks. We're actually going to do the standings right now, all right? For the first 2 weeks, we got Lizard in first place with 20 points. We got Papa in second place with 19. Mama in third place with 18. And Mallow in fourth place with 17.
I'm
That's
just happy
close.
to be here.
Now, no matter what, Mallow's in the top 5.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. All right, so we're going to do our first picks. The game's going to be Giants at Niners. This is a Thursday night game. All right.
And
so,
Mama, will be reading out my pick, and then Lizards because she's unable to be with us today, and then it will go to Mallow.
okay, so
Because they refuse to let Horatio read out her picks.
Mama, what did you and Lizard pick? Giants.
Okay,
at
fine. How
Niners.
about this? We know that Lizard's going to be out for a while. So if you guys want Horatio, everyone say hello to Horatio.
Hi, Haley.
If you want that to be stand in for Liz for her picks, y'all let us know, and that's what will happen. If you don't,
How about
let us know that too.
we let Horatio do it today, and if they like it,
No. We'll do half and half. Fine. I just said we'll do half.
Because I'm white, isn't it?
It's a white styrofoam skull, so it is because you're white. Yes. Okay, we'll do half. I'll read the first half of our picks, and Horatio can do the other half, and that way you guys can get the full experience of Horatio, and then you'll have a fair thing to vote on.
Horatio.
Okay, back to you, Papa.
Giants at Niners, Mama, who do you got?
I've got Niners, and Lizard has Niners.
Mallow, who do you got?
I also have Niners.
And I got Niners as well, because the Niners are going to crush the Giants. All right, for the next game, we got Titans at Browns. Mama, who do you got?
I have Titans, and Lizard has Titans as well.
Mallow?
I went with the Browns.
And so did I. So 2 Titans, 2 Browns. There's no wrong pick there because they both are kind of mediocre teams so far for the first 2 weeks. Falcons, Lions. Mama, who do you got? Who do you and Lizard got?
I have Falcons, and Lizard has Lions.
Mallow, who do you got?
I have the Falcons.
And I also got the Falcons. Now, Falcons are 2-0. Lions are 1-1. They're playing at Detroit. I mean, I won't be surprised if the Lions actually pull this one out. That's a toss-up game this week. Then we got Saints at Packers. Mama, who do you and Liz got?
We both have Saints.
Mallow?
I also chose the Saints.
And I, Papa, picked the Packers.
Why?
Because they're playing at Green Bay, and I believe the Packers are better than the Saints.
Oh.
Next game is Broncos-Dolphins. Mama, who do you and Lizard got?
We both have Dolphins.
Mallow?
I also chose Dolphins.
And I, too, chose Dolphins. Because
By the way, none of us pick our things together, so we don't know who each other picked until right now.
I always do mine first. Chargers-Vikings. I believe that's the next game, right?
Yes.
Mama, who do you and Lizard got?
We, again, picked the same Vikings.
Mallow?
I chose the Vikings.
And I chose the Chargers because I don't see the Chargers starting 0-3. And I don't think the Vikings defense is very good this year. So the next game, we got Patriots at Jets. Mama, who do you and Mallow, or who you and Lizard got?
We both again agreed on the Jets.
Mallow?
I also chose the Jets. Sounds like they're doing well this year.
And I chose the Patriots. I don't see the Patriots going 0-3. I'm going to go by the trick. Then we got the Bills versus the Commanders. Mama, who do you and Lizard got?
I have the Bills, and Lizard chose Commanders.
Mallow?
I chose the Bills just because Grandpa.
And I chose the Bills too. I mean, again, I won't be surprised if Commanders win this game because it's actually
That's
decent.
Grandpa.
Yes, that's Papa's dad.
Papa's dad.
Then now is Horatio going to do the?
Yes, he gets to do the rest.
So Horatio's in.
Yeah.
So we have Texans, Jags. Mama, who do you got?
I picked the Jags.
Horatio, who did Liz pick?
She picked the mighty Jaguars.
Mallow?
I also checked. Horatio, you need to calm down. Jaguars.
And I picked the Jags too because, well, the Texans aren't that good this year. And then we got the Colts versus Ravens. Mama, who do you got?
Ravens. Unfortunately, Colts, I apologize. The fruitcake is in the mail. My sympathy, because I apologize that I cannot pick you this
And
time.
you suck this year, so all you deserve is a food cake. Horatio, who did Lizard pick? What does that mean?
Ravens.
Okay. Mallow?
Nevermore.
The what?
Evidently, once more.
And I also picked the Ravens because they're better than the Colts. Panthers versus the Hawks. Mama?
Panthers.
Horatio?
She likes cats. She went with the Panthers.
Mallow?
I went with the Hawks.
And I also went with the Seahawks. Bears at Chiefs. Mama?
Go Mahomie.
And who's he play for?
The Chiefs.
Okay. Horatio?
She checked the Chiefs. I can't make any jokes about that. I also picked the Chiefs.
And I too picked the Chiefs because I believe we're going to win.
Baby on the bed.
Now we got the
Baby's on the bed.
Cowboys versus the Cardinals. Mama?
I unfortunately had to choose the Cowboys.
Horatio, who did Lizard pick?
She went against the grain. She chose the tweets. Cardinals.
Mallow?
I chose the Cowboys.
And I also chose the Cowboys, unfortunately. Then I got the Steelers versus Raiders. Mama?
I chose the Raiders.
Who did Lizard pick, Horatio?
The Raiders.
Mallow?
I chose the Steelers just because I hear about them more often in the area.
Yeah, I chose the Steelers too. Again, this is a pick'em game. The Steelers offense no good, but the defense can carry them. Then we got Monday night games. We got Eagles versus the Buccaneers.
I think you all know that the entire family chose the Eagles.
I don't know. I want to hear Horatio. Who did Lizard pick for Horatio?
What, you think she's a traitor to the family? Of course she chose the birds. The Eagles. Caw-caw!
Fly, Eagles, fly.
The real. See, here's the thing. The Eagles are really the real Americans team, all right? And I'll tell you why. Because their games the first 2 weeks have been the most viewed, whether streaming or on cable, of any football game ever.
Well, I think everybody's hoping that they're going to be fist fights.
And it's actually 3 in a row because the Super Bowl was also one of the most watched Super Bowls ever, too. So,
What do you mean about fistfights?
so 3 in a row.
What do I mean about fist fights, Papa?
I have no idea.
Well, I think Philly fans are known to be more volatile.
Are you going to bring up Santa Claus and Snowball?
Brought out nothing. You
Are
did,
you
first
in
of all.
mainstream media right now?
No, I'm just saying that they haven't been known to let their feelings know. That's all I'm saying.
They're very
Everyone
passionate.
knows their feelings.
You don't get more passionate and loyal than Eagle fans
I know because I'm married to one.
and Philly fans. This Philly fans.
I'm married to one.
And the
I know.
The last game of the week is going to be Rams at Bengals. Horatio, we're going to let you start. Who did Lizard pick?
Hold on, I have to find the page here. Mercy. Sorry, I lost my
That's how
papers.
quickly her attention just drifts away.
I found out that I scare your cat, okay? Matilda ran away when she saw my face. She's also racist.
Anyway, you're still more like Mallow and not Horatio. Come on, Horatio.
All right, she chose the Tigers. Goals.
Mama,
I chose the Rams.
Mallow,
I also chose the Rams.
and I chose the Rams too because no Joe Burrow, no victory for the Bengals. And that's this week's picks. These are actually chaotic picks this week because it's kind of chaotic. This whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to power rankings. I'm going to power rankings.
All right. Well, you have a lot of fun with that.
I will.
Mallow and I are going to peace out, and we'll see you all next time.
Horatio will hang out with you, but he's not going to talk. He's just going to watch you
Yeah,
from a
yeah.
distance.
Horatio's kind of creepy.
All right. Bye.
All right, now that is all taken care of, the picks are in for week 3. Now I'm going to do my power rankings for the week. This is the big. It's actually my power rankings, but it's for Big Mama's house. So I'm at 32. I'm going to choose the Bears because, well, they are horrible so far. The first 2 games, they're 0-2. Justin Fields looks not very Justin Fields like, I guess you can say. I know there's a report out there that he's blaming his coaching, but I think what he really needs to do is look in the mirror. If you're sucking, do not put on somebody else. Take responsibility for it. Get better, improve, and move on. Don't be that man, Justin Fields. And then on 31, we got the Texans. I believe the Texans they got nowhere to go but down. I know there's only one more spot, and I believe by 40 in the season, all said and done, they will be there. They're not going to move up any more than 30. I got the Cardinals at number 30. They went up 2 spots only because 2 weeks in a row they had really good games, only to have their coach not make any good moves or adjustments at halftime for them to blow it in the second half. I do believe by the end of the year they will be tanking to try to get a number 1 pick, try to get one of the top quarterbacks in college. But as of right now, they're 30 and they're playing well, at least the first half. Number 29 is the Panthers. They almost won this week. They lost 20-17, I believe, over the Saints. They made it close at the end. Again, they're another team that won't make it much further. They'll be in this area for the rest of the year. But they do have their quarterback of the future, I believe. And if they get a if they get a good pick, I have nothing to let them do. Number 28 is the Colts. Again, another bad team. Again, they're going to be in this area. They got to go. They got their quarterback, but if he's hurt, no, Mama, the Colts are no good. This is a bad year for the Colts.
So if you could see the betrayed look on my face, y'all.
Well, they have a really good quarterback. They got their quarterback in this year's draft, but he's in concussion protocol right now, so he might not play this week or maybe 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, obviously.
And for him to have a concussion already right off the bat, only in 2 games in, it's not a good sign for them.
And considering the new rules and everything, that's a little weird to me.
Well, it's not just that. As I want to get tackled, sometimes their head hits the ground.
Yeah.
And that a lot of time causes concussions.
Right.
Not the helmet to helmets. It's like the whiplash and the head hitting.
Yeah.
That causes a lot of concussions.
That's a lot of physics.
Yes.
Sorry, go back to your thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. 27, I got Broncos. Again, another team. These teams are on the bottom here, most likely will be in the top 10. All right, so I got like I said, these teams that are in the 20s will probably most likely have a top 10 pick in the draft next year. So I have the Broncos at 27, not going to be very good. 26, I got the Vikings, not showing very good improvement. The offense looks good, but the defense not so much. Again, Kirk Cousins most likely will be traded at the trade deadline since he doesn't have a contract after this year. Maybe to the Jets. There's been rumors. But I do see the Vikings going 0-3. I do see them losing to the Chargers this week. Again, then I got number 25. I got the Chargers. Again, another underachieving team. Mostly defense. The offense hasn't played bad. The defense not so good. Coaching's not very good. Staley might actually be the first coach fired this year. So keep an eye on that. Then I got number 24. I got Giants. The New York Giants, they came back and they won against the Cardinals, but they only played the Cardinals and they should have beat them 50-0. Cardinals are not good. In fact, they're not even looking to play good. So for the Giants to have to come back, one of the biggest comebacks ever in football, that is a shame on you, Giants, for getting that far behind. And you're going to start out 1-3 because the Niners are going to just dominate you both offensively and defensively. 23, I got the Steelers. Again, the Steelers they didn't look very good on Monday. Again, the defense scored 16 points. I believe at the 26, they should have lost 22-10. So as far as the Steelers offense, Pickett, again, if you have a quarterback with last name Pickett, he should be quarterback. Pickens does look good, the receiver, but Pickett does not. The defense does, but I expect them to have a top 10 pick when it's all said and done. Number 22, I got the Raiders. I got them at 22. Again, not a very good team. They're going to have another, said they'll just be in this area. Number 21, Titans. Titans are 1-1, but I don't see any improvement. They might be a contender, but they're actually, when it's all said and done, they're going to be a pretender more than a contender. At number 20, I got the Patriots. Now, the Patriots are the most intriguing teams because they've been in both their games. They could have won both those games. But the first halves of both those games will look bad. Second halves are really good. They have to put 4 quarters together. I do think they will be a scary team to play like they had the first 2 games. I do believe Belichick's going to get the Patriots rolling. I don't believe, well, with the Jets, they could. Actually, I do believe the Patriots could make the playoffs, especially if they win this week, which I do have them winning this week over the Jets. But I do think the Patriots are at 20 right now, but I do expect them to move up. Number 19, I got the Bengals dropping all the way down. They're 0-2. You can't be 0-2 and be in the top 10. I'm sorry. Especially when Joe Burrow's not going to play week 3. That's the rumor. I'm not sure if it's final, but that's the way it is right now. Joe Burrow is he's the engine that runs the machine. So without the engine, there's no machine. Without Joe Burrow, there's no Bengals. I expect them to start 0-3. Number 18, I got the Seahawks. Again, a scary team. You don't know what to get from them. Week 1, they looked really bad. Week 2, they looked really good. Seahawks are a mystery team, but right now they're 18. 17, I got the Falcons. Falcons are 2-0, looking good. But again, I don't believe that they're going to stay that way. I still don't believe in Desmond Ridder. I don't think he's going to be the quarterback that they want for the future. But right now, Falcons are 17, and again, they could surprise us again in this next couple games, and they could move up. Number 16, I got the Buccaneers. Yeah, they're 2-0, but I don't really believe that they're a good 2-0 team. We'll find out this week. If they beat the Eagles, then go 3-0. Then I might have a little bit of believe in them, I guess you can say, to move them up. But right now they're 16, and it'll probably fall next week. Number 15, I got the Packers. They're middle of the pack. They're a team. 1 week they're awesome. Next week, not so much. I don't expect them to win their division. I do expect them to make the playoffs. They're at 15 right now. 14 are the Commanders. I got them at 14. They're 2-0, surprising 2-0. They should have lost this past week, but the Broncos gave them the game. They're not a convincing 2-0. I expect them to not even make the playoffs. They're probably going to finish third in the division, actually, but they're not going to make the playoffs. Number 13, I got the Saints. Again, they got lucky against the Panthers the other night. If they were playing anybody else, they would have lost. But I got the Saints most likely winning the NFC South, and I got them at 13. Number 12, I got the Jets. Didn't look too good defensively or offensively against the Cowboys this week. The Jets are at 12. Number 11, Browns. Again, didn't look very good offensively. Deshaun Watson, not very good so far. I got them just outside the top 10, 11. Number 10, I got the Lions. They lost this week, but they should have won. I don't know. They're another touchy team. I mean, I'm going to give them one more chance to be in the top 10. If they lose this week, they're not. They're going to be 15.
Does not agree with you. Horatio said that they're going to be in the toilet the whole season. Don't waste your hopes and prayers on them.
Well, right now, the Lions are 1-1. They beat the Chiefs first week. Okay. So that gives them enough leeway to be number 10. I agree with Horatio. Hope they'll probably slide a little bit. Okay. But I still think they're actually going to win the NFC. Number 9, I got the Rams. All right. Horatio, I don't care what you say. Just stay quiet over there. I got the Rams at number 9. First week they looked really good. They dropped. I had them in the top 5. They dropped to 9 this week. They're tough. They're a tough team to follow. Tough team to get convincing. Number 8, I got the Bills. Again, the Bills are 1-1. I believe they moved up a little bit on my power rankings. They're supposed to be good, but they're not really being that good so far this year. Again, I do expect them to move up in the power rankings. Number 7, I have the Chiefs. Number 7. You can't be 1-1 and be in the top 5, okay, or be in the top 4, I should say. That's what everybody else is going to have them. I do not. I'm realistic. I don't have any feelings for them, so they're going to be at 7. And they could move up. They win this week, they could move up, or if they lose, they'll be dropped. I got the Ravens at 6. 2-0 Ravens. I am second week. They did look better than the first week. Lamar Jackson got me a lot of points in my fantasy teams this week. So I moved them up to number 6. And I do believe they're going to be a contender and maybe even win the AFC North, especially since the Bengals are going to be hurting. Number 5, I got the Jags. I know they're 1-1. They lost to the Chiefs, but again, the Jags played way better than the Chiefs. So at least the first 2 games, the first game they played better. So right now they're 5. There's a chance they could drop if they have a bad game this week. Number 4, I got the dominating Dolphins. They're dominating both sides of the ball. Tua is looking like an MVP candidate. So I do believe the Dolphins are 4. They should be at 4, if not a little higher, but a 2-0. I got the NFC champions, Eagles at number 3. The reason they're at 3 and they're 2-0 is because they don't look real convincing those two games. Yes, they're struggling, but yes, they're still winning. And that's what counts. I'd rather struggle and win than struggle and lose. So there's nowhere to go basically but up for the Eagles as far as their struggling goes. I do believe they will get better, and I do believe they'll be in the top 5 the whole year. Number 2, we got the Cowboys, which hurts me, but they're pretty dominant first 2 games. 40-0 over the Giants and 30-10 over the Jets. They're outscored their opponents 70-10 first 2 games now. I know they didn't play really anybody good. The Giants aren't going to be good when it comes all said and done. The Jets aren't going to be any good when it's all said and done. And do I think the Jets would have lost 30-10 with Aaron Rodgers? No. I think the Jets could have even pulled it off with Aaron Rodgers. But they didn't have Aaron Rodgers. They had Zach Wilson. And so the Cowboys beat them 30-10. And when you have a defense on the field too long, like the Jets, they get tired. And I don't care how good your defense is, they're going to wear out and give up some points. But I got the Cowboys at number 2 right now. Again, they could fall. They could stay there in the weeks to come. And number 1 team, unfortunately, I got 2 of the teams I really don't like. I really just can't stand. I got number 1, I got the 49ers. And it's because they won their first game quite handily. Okay. And then they had in the second game against the Rams, they had some adversity and they overcome it. Brock Purdy's, I don't believe, is the answer. I don't think they're going to win a championship with Brock Purdy. They still need a quarterback, but that defense is legit. And where that defense goes, just like the Cowboys, they can win their games behind their defense. So I got the Niners finishing at 1. So that's our Big House, our Big Mama's House podcast for the week, or Power Rankings, Papa's Power Rankings for the week, for Big Mama's House. If you have any questions, you disagree with a couple of my power ranking picks, or even our game picks, just comment on there. Let me know. Let us know what's right, what's wrong, what you're impressed with, what you're not impressed with. We don't know what we're doing right or what we're doing wrong if nobody comments. All right? So until next time, fly, Eagles, fly. Subscribe to the page. Listen, enjoy, share, and comment. Thank you, and talk to you all next time. Bye.